Slam Program LA is a nonprofit, school-based organization that trains college student volunteers to teach after-school music classes in schools that have lost music programs to budget cuts.
We have all these kids that are hungry to learn music but don't have anywhere to go. I was watching kids climb on a pile of dilapidated desks last Friday, and I had 10 kids in a guitar class, and the kids in the regular after-school program are just wandering around climbing on things. Climbing's great, but when you have university students taking time to go visit the public schools and they're jamming on guitars and pianos, building relationships, kids get a vision of college, they get a vision of what a university student is, they get an idea of generosity and giving back to the community. There's so much that happens beyond quarter notes and, learning to play Smoke on the Water.
Particularly in the communities that we work with, where these kids are facing tremendous challenges. A lot of kids are not engaged during the school day. They have no reason to come to school other than they have to. The day that we run Slam at their school happens to be the day that they have perfect attendance throughout the entire school year, because that's the thing that gets them excited about even being there to begin with.
When I play music, when I play the drums, when I feel the music, it makes me feel special, it makes me feel bigger, it makes me grow.
Everybody in them has a little bit of musical ability. It just takes a little bit of, effort to get it out of them.
When I play the drums, I just get all my stress and just play it on the drums and release it all, and I make music.
Darlene, today, she just learned a very difficult drum beat immediately, and she told the teacher, I want to be a professional drummer. She has a new vision for her life because she realizes she is musical. I think you can't stop that when somebody knows their identity.
All right, G's, raise your hand. All right, A minors.
We are big believers in the idea that music is not something that is supplementary to a young person's education, but it's so integral to their development as a human being.
1, 2, 3, 4.
G, A minor, E minor, C, G's, A minor, E minor, C. Very good, very nice. All right, give yourselves a round of applause.
1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1. We were teaching playing right-hand melodies and left-hand chords, which they've never done before, so I was like, oh, I don't even know if they're going to attempt it. Be fun. By the end of the class, every kid had played at least one chord with the right-hand melody. It was really cool, because that was way beyond what I expected.
We provide a robust coaching and professional development program for our college volunteers.
1, 2, 3, 4.
My life wouldn't be as fulfilling without music. And that's kind of dramatic, but I think it's true. And I think people should be able to discover if music is important to them.
Singing in a group setting where everyone can kind of see what you're doing, it puts kids on the spotlight, but it also helps them develop some confidence in really putting themselves out there.
I feel like Slam gave me that extra push that made me realize hey, you can actually do something with this. Who knows, maybe I'll be making videos and posting them on YouTube someday from the things that I've learned from here. And so this has really given me the confidence to really start my singing talent, I guess. Yeah.
You guys, we'll start with the oohs. So.
The first time you meet a group of students, none of them are singing, none of them can really play or their fingers are shaking, and by the end, they're all just singing as loud, and they're all just joking around, and they're playing really loudly. And you can definitely tell that playing music together definitely builds a sense of confidence and identity.
We're really building like a community, like a sense of family, you know? I mean, it's just a place where these kids could feel comfortable with themselves at their own skill level. Just come in and look what we do. Look what we do. I mean, look how happy the kids are.
For us, it might seem basic, but for them, it's like just totally amazing. You know, just to learn a basic drum beat or to learn a chord. You know, to play a song that they've known their whole life and actually be a part of that and to connect over that.
So 1, 4, 1.
Not only do they bond with each other, but they bond with us, and we make like really good connections with them.
There we go, man. So anything.
Music and the arts that really, you know, it shows like what makes a person a person. It's what brings life to learning.
50% of high school kids in this town are not going to get any kind of arts instruction or music instruction throughout their time in high school. For middle school kids, that's 75%. 75% of middle school students in LA County will not have music instruction throughout their time in middle school. We as an organization really believe that if you can take incremental steps towards serving a couple more students in a couple more schools with a couple more volunteers, that ultimately we are changing the landscape of music education in LA.
There it is, yeah. Hell yeah!
We at SLAM are incredibly grateful to Find Your Life Foundation because really they've enabled the launch of a brand new program that can serve hundreds more students, and that expansion would not be possible were it not for Find Your Life's foundation support.
A lot of these schools don't have instruments, and so it's really nice when we're able to walk into a piano class and have a full set of pianos just for the kids. Why not invest in human life? Why not invest in giving them a well-rounded perspective of life?
It gets me out of the shell. It doesn't give me shyness that much anymore.
To build this community and this confidence in order to express yourself, and even though you're don't know how to do it, you still feel comfortable not knowing how to do it in front of them.
When the moment happens and you connect to music, not the notes on the page, but music, the kid begins to play and you have a whole person. The whole time that's happening, they're not fighting. They're not in a game. There's something of belonging when kids are together playing music. Instead of saying, let's go do this bad thing, they can say 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Ba 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 bread. Ba 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 bread.